MBS gave me this book. About time I read it, right? Don't even know who it's from. Let's see. Ku, my old friend. Where did the time go? I wish I could go back to the time where we were trusted friends and times were simple. I will sure miss you. Don't ever conform.
This ends now.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait on paying that favor you owe me. How about my favor is having you to focus on just looking forward. Be forgetful every once in a while. The past is the past, and although we can learn from it, we can only act on the present. I may be a stranger sometime down the road, but you'll always be a friend. I can't wait to return and see the person you'll become. I'm sure you'll have many stories to share with me. Robert Arrows. Fuck. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm so sorry.
Hey.
What are you doing here? And where's that melon house gone? Now I'm
I got rid of
complaining.
it. I hope you weren't attached to it. Yeah, it was so ugly. It was so ugly.
I
Too.
know, right? It was. I am so glad it was gone. Oh, I wanted that
Yeah.
thing gone for so long. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was expecting to
Yeah,
do
it
it
was
myself, so that actually takes a lot of work off of me.
it was
Not bad.
blocking my view from my treehouse. Hey, I'm sorry for the whole thing recently. Um when I was showing Arctic around, you understand, right? I didn't It's for convenience. You know, it's for convenience.
Which part are you talking about?
The whole hi, you know, that stuff.
Ah, the playing as an idiot part, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the playing dumb. Yeah. It's it's just for convenience, you know?
Right. I mean, I understand that lying is what we do. It's just what we have to do sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
I had to lie. I understand if you have to lie, it happens. Though, when you're with someone who knows that you lie, don't lie to them. It just gets annoying.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to lie to you. It was more
To them, yeah, I get it.
keeping the act up for the others,
Yeah,
especially Sonic's.
yeah.
He's a good guy.
Sorry for nearly
Sonic's.
killing Sonics. You know, 'cause- well,
It's fine.
in your eyes, I nearly killed him, but in general, I actually just did a warning shot.
Yeah, I saw that. Prefer if you didn't fire shots at my friends, but we can let bygones be bygones.
To be fair, your friends threatened me first, and to be fair,
Yeah.
I wasn't exactly in control of my emotions, or at least my Anger part.
It's
Yeah.
the blood god thing, isn't it? I kind of smelled them on you. They have a very, very distinct presence.
You know about Blood God?
Not yours specifically, just in general, watch out. Dude,
There's too much of
dude,
them around.
having a conversation here. God. I thought for a while maybe this was a mobless world, but clearly I was wrong.
Hmm.
But yeah, oh god, it's another one. Ow. I'm getting rusty. God, what was I saying? Yeah, the blood god thing. I
Hmm.
mind if I come in?
Yep, go ahead. As long as we
Okay.
want to deal with the monsters.
Yeah, I don't know your blood god specifically, but I know of a few, and they all are pretty similar. Um, so yeah,
Hmm.
so I get it, and I'm glad to see that you seem to be doing better. I don't smell him on you anymore.
Well, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
I mean, like for good. He left.
yeah. I suppose that could be both a good and a bad thing,
Yeah,
but you can always.
when he left, like sure we'll miss him, but it really gave nothing but positives. It was quite. Me and Anna were trying to find the best ways to actually find a way to feel bad that he's gone, but it proved to be a challenge to feel bad that he's gone. It
Yeah,
gave nothing but positives. So, um,
I've met a few good blood gods, but they're far and few in between.
honestly,
So
I kind of feel sorry for how I treated Blood God. Like, sure, he's a complete asshole. Don't get me wrong, but I did fully give up on his brother that went missing, and his brother did save my life. So, kind of a complete asshole move on me there, but
I mean, you've got a lot on your plate, don't you?
I have a lot of gods on my plate.
I can. You are a cocktail, my friend.
That's one way to describe it. Yeah.
Just a furious cocktail of so many gods. I don't know how you do it. I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, you would think that, but then they should get used to them pretty quickly.
Hmm.
Because they didn't all come all at the same time. It's kind of like one by one.
Gradually giving you time to adjust. That's nice.
Also, but I'll say I get playing dumb, but why go to the extreme? Like not like you can pretend to not know stuff, but why go that far? That's what the part I don't get.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Uh huh.
In most cases, like for you know how the world works, right? Um,
Obviously.
if I play relatively competent but mostly dumb, there's eventually going to be a time where there's something that's common knowledge where you are that I don't know. And
So
that's really hard to play off.
so how do
So it's
you
just
explain to them if they ever catch you not being dumb? How do you explain like you just magically got brain cells out of nowhere? Like how do you explain that?
usually that's when I drop the act, the
Yeah,
code
but
calypso as I
do you
call it.
actually see them as friends? Because if yes, then you gotta figure out if they ever find out that way, you have a big chance of losing them, and you'll be alone, just basically like me.
That's that's a harder question to answer. Um
Hey, if you ever become an outcast, then you can join the small group here. Bunch of outcasts.
yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. I'd say I consider Sonics a friend, not a friend like Midas. Certainly not, but
Midas.
friend. My partner, not romantic partner, work partner. Um,
Yeah, I got that. I got that part.
no offense to him, he's great, but he's way older than me. Significantly older than me.
No,
But yeah, Midas. He's by far my best friend.
Casper.
Um, Yeah?
Are you scared of Redji?
Oh god, no. Scared of Redji? No.
I mean,
I've
you seem to really want to drop the
I
topic whenever Redji's brought up.
don't like Redji. I just don't like
Why?
Redji. I've got knowledge gods. I don't get along with them.
Well, not just
Every
knowledge.
single knowledge god that I have ever met is just so full of themselves. It is ridiculous. They're not even that smart half the time, Ku. They just think they're smart, and it's annoying. But either way, no, I'm not afraid of Redji. I just don't really like them. He. I don't like him.
Why?
And also, he can totally blow my cover, which would be so annoying.
He won't. Redji doesn't like to give information to other people. Even
Yeah,
if
I
it's
picked up that
life-saving.
much.
Complete asshole. To be fair, he doesn't at all understand emotions. Never did.
Hmm.
Like, I could be crying about someone's death, and he's gonna become an idiot, like, just because he just expect, like, oh, they die, well, you can just move on with life, because he doesn't understand sadness or anything like that. That Reggie isn't the person to understand that. He's like, because how the eyes work, right, and how they've worked ever since I met them is that pretty much they are gods, they have their powers, but they don't really call them powers. You can ask any of the eyes, King Green, Blood God, Reggie, any of them. They always say that their power is a curse. Yes, it helps them increasingly and it makes them powerful, but basically ruins their lives. Reggie can only understand knowledge, logic, but he doesn't understand emotions.
Hmm.
Blood God is powerful, but he can't control his anger.
Yeah,
King
I
Green
guess that.
is forced to be greedy, but it's it's tough on them. That's one of the reasons I stick with them. While yes, they annoy me from time to time. Yes, they can be sons of bitches. But hey, they've been through stuff. They helped me out. I've been through stuff, and I helped them out. It's a two-way thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you found that balance in your life, Ku. It's good for you to have some balance, especially when things are going crazy.
What with the rose or poppy?
Oh, this is Sonics gave me this flower at the masquerade, and I guess I've just kind of been holding on to it because I don't get gifts that often.
Fair, fair enough.
So yeah, and like I said, I do consider Sonics a friend. I think
But seriously, how did Sonics forget about talking to Reggie? How do you forget about talking to someone like Reggie? Like that's not something you forget easily. So
he's got a lot on his plate. Is what I've noticed.
you can have a lot on your plate,
From
but to forget Reggie? That's you realize how big that is?
they might just be really bad with names.
To be fair, I wasn't really there, so I actually don't know if Reggie actually introduced himself. I
Yeah,
just know that
I
Reggie
think a
definitely
few
talked to
times they went
Sonics.
like Reggie, I god of knowledge. Um,
Well,
and
I was probably
that's about
more
what I remember.
knowledgeable. Just like I'm ready, the god of knowledge, and actually trying to scribe stuff about himself, something. Thing is, because when you talk to Reggie, he just has kind of. He will never use actual difficult words on you because he just kind of. He treats people who aren't gods as complete idiots.
Yeah, I
To be fair,
noticed that.
he even treats other gods as complete idiots, but but seriously, if you ever do talk with Redji again, don't know if that will ever happen. To be honest, it might, probably will. Redji is Redji. Uh, to try to keep in mind that Redji at all doesn't understand emotion. So if he does, you know, quote unquote, insult you, because in your eyes or our eyes, it will probably be an insult. He won't see it as an insult because he just won't understand it. Because normally emotions get in the way of what's an insult, what's not. So he might just, you know, say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you guys get along with Redji, trust me, he can be a great help. Because
No,
Redji
I'm sure he
is
could be.
incredibly smart. Like, he actually is incredibly smart. Like, sure, he will never straight up just tell you, right? But even just him giving you a hint is better than nothing. Like, it still can help. If you can just, if he gives you a hint and you're sooner or later able to figure out yourself, it's actually really useful. And honestly, I get the pro of having a very strong gut feeling, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I mean, gut feelings can be pretty helpful
Especially if they're really
or
strong and most of the time
not
right.
helpful. I don't know. I guess it was helpful. It did save their lives, but youch. You know, that's not important. Um, I guess thanks for inviting me to your house. I'm glad the Melon house is gone. That's good.
I mean, we started talking, and I honestly just brought us in here so we wouldn't be attacked by things like that.
There he goes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I will say that if there's one thing I miss about the Empire, it's there were no mobs.
Lucky.
That was real nice.
What is the Empire exactly?
It's my job, I guess you could say.
So I'm guessing not an actual Empire?
No, it stands for something. Um,
Do you care to tell me the meaning, or do you want to keep that to
elite
yourself?
mob player interdimensional. I don't remember
Definitely wouldn't
off the
be,
top of my head. I've never cared.
probably not
God, I hate that
interdimensional, because
place.
then that would be ID. So it'd be MPID. MPID. MPID.
Oh yeah, no, it's not in. Well, no, unless they consider interdimensional as one word.
It really goes on high take it, I guess, yeah.
I have no. I fucking hate that place.
So when do you work there? Or used to?
It's
Do you still work there technically? Because you don't really.
yeah. I still work there. Every minute I'm gone is adding another year to my sentence of sorts. Um,
Do
we'll
you,
we'll call it indentured servitude.
do you control all of this? You know, the fact that you're here, do you control that? Do you even want
Here,
to be here?
no, no. I'm able to with the right materials, but I just wake up sometimes somewhere new ever since the fucking incident. Um,
Incident?
lab accident. I wasn't even in the lab, but Midas was, and God, I get attached too easily. But Midas was
Yeah,
in
you
the
got attached
lab,
to
so
Sonics. So no shit, you get attached
yeah,
easily.
yeah. Midas was in the lab. I wasn't, so I went into the lab to get him and shut the door on myself. And now I wake up places, which is always a good time. You know, wake up somewhere new, more time added to the sentence because I'm not technically working.
But how's that fair if you can't control it?
Deimos does not care about what is fair or not.
Well, I should give you one of
Otherwise,
the
I wouldn't even be
eyes.
here.
I should give you one of the eyes to help you out wherever you go.
God, no, I've got enough going on in my head right now. I don't need another voice.
To be fair, you
It's like,
don't hear them talk constantly. Like, they're not actually. They're in your head enough so that you're able to see them when others can't see them, and talk to them and hear them when others can't talk or hear them. But they are technically their own bodies still. So basically, I can just, if I want, for example, last time when I was talking to you, I said I sent, like, the Reggie was nearby because I sent Reggie to watch over Anna. So yeah, basically, it's imagine floating eyeballs, just seeing floating eyeballs from time to time, which they can
Ugh.
just. Yeah, it was weird at first because first time you see
I've
them,
seen
first time you see them, you can
I've
see
seen
their
some
actual
species like
bodies.
that.
You can see their actual bodies, and then you know you become their host. The next thing you see is that you're the only one who can see a giant floating eyeball. It's it makes you look like a sociopath or a psychopath, maybe both.
I think the term that you're looking for is schizophrenic.
That
I got a
too.
buddy with that.
Honestly, it
Yeah,
makes me
it's
look like a lot of things,
yeah, I can imagine.
but it's real, so can't do nothing
Kind of
about
like
it.
seeing ghosts from time to time.
Because
What time is it?
uh,
3 a.m.? Not 3 a.m. Good.
what
It's always so much easier to see them at like specifically 3 a.m. It's so weird. It gets really annoying because they can be really. Have you ever met a ghost? They will never stop whining. So many ghosts, all I ever hear is they're like whining about their death, or whining about the fact that they're still here, or whining about you needing to do something, or whining about you trespassing. It's this whole thing.
you good?
Yeah, it's weird stuff has been happening since the whole lab thing. Uh, including the fact that I can't go swimming anymore.
Honestly, I myself, I never actually saw a ghost. Surprising. Killed so much people. Like,
You and me both, buddy. You and me both.
thing is,
At
because
least I haven't seen anyone who like I personally offed. It's always
I have really just I've killed near the millions. Like, it's very surprising I haven't seen a single ghost like trying to come haunt me. Very surprising.
dang hefty kill count.
I mean, to be fair, some of them are also kids, but when I think about that,
Damn. Okay.
yeah,
I guess I'm
it's
not particularly innocent myself in that matter, but
when a corrupt government, a corrupt communist government kind of forces a lot of the kids to be part of the army and then
hmm,
sends the army after you, you kind of are forced to
yeah, you
deal
don't
with
really
that.
have much of a choice.
No, I mean, no, technically, I could have actually just dipped and just killed the leader and dipped again, but Blood
Where's
God,
the fun in that?
also Blood God.
Ah, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, still can't. It still feels weird that he's gone. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I can imagine. Sometimes it's like
I
you
miss
lose
being
someone and it
chaotic.
feels like they're still there.
The thing is, because each eye I have sadly has their own attribute to me, and Blood God is really what actually gave me some of my strength and a lot of my chaotic self. Now it's just really I'm a lot more relaxed. Like, I'm still a good fighter, don't get
Mellow?
me wrong, but it's still.
I'm a lot more mellow than I used to be.
Why is that?
It's a long story. My my sister just kind of up and vanished one day, and ever since then it's just like things have been a little different, you know? But it's not not important. That was a while ago. I'll find her eventually, you know.
Mhm.
That's kind of how I got into this whole empire situation is looking around for her. Rather my dad was looking for her, and I can't leave well enough alone.
Casper, I'll give you one word of advice in this. shithole. If you want to keep your friends for the time being that you're still around, because you might leave back to your dimension or something, whatever. If you want to keep your friends, don't get all involved with politics here. Like,
Oh God, no. Why do you
like,
think I play stupid?
like even like becoming a friend while being stupid with someone from politics, still try to have you randomly involved somehow, because that's always how it is. Politics always fuck up so much people.
God, I hate politics.
Especially when I lost my memory. God, that's
Dang.
when I truly saw how fucked up the politics around here are. Thank God for anarchy, which we don't have, because I sure turned to dictatorship, motherfucker. So close to actually having anarchy, but no, turn to dictatorship, because we're that smart, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've considered just up and killing Deimos. I could do it, but that wouldn't really fix anything. Besides, Perseus likes him, and Perseus is cool. So, suppose I'll leave Deimos be for now.
I'm guessing all these people are at your workplace.
Yeah. Perseus, Emperor Perseus. I never call him Emperor Perseus, but Perseus, yeah. He and Deimos like co-run the thing. Uh, Perseus is like the emperor and leader, whatever, and Deimos is the administrator.
Wait, so can't you ask what are they called again?
Which one?
The one beginning with P.
Perseus?
Perseus. Yeah, can't you just ask them to not do the sentence thing for you?
Unfortunately, he doesn't have that power.
Well, that's
I don't
dumb.
want to say he's like the face of the organization, while Deimos is the power of it, but he's sort of he does what he can. He's the one who he's worked out a bit of a deal with me where if I can continue to gather information on this place while I'm here,
Uh-huh.
I can use that to chip off some of the extra time
Now, Casper,
added at the
I have
end.
to ask you a big question.
Yeah,
You're smart, right?
decently, I suppose.
Now, I lie a lot, okay? So, I just
Yeah.
want you to know, how the hell do you know that anything you say right now isn't isn't able to be used against you? Anything you say right now could just be for me to want you to open up to me, only for the reason to just stab you in the back. The thing is, I'm not saying I will, right? What I'm trying to point out, right? Where did this trust come from?
Well,
You're in my house right
I
now for no reason, and you're not playing dumb right now. So there's no reason to be here, meaning you could have died the second you stepped through that door and that door closed.
well, it's a 3 lives world, so I'd still have 2 left for one. Another is that, quite frankly, Ku, I am so fucking tired right now. I'm so tired. Being hyperactive all the time, it's a lot.
Yeah, you picked a
And
really wrong personality. You could have won so much easier on yourself.
I should have, but I didn't.
Honestly, you could have just won memory loss. That's the most easiest one to
Ku,
trick out.
I'm 17. I'm not even 17 yet. It's not even my birthday yet. I miss my dad.
I'm technically 16 still. Technically. In reality, I'm
I'm
97, but.
I'm an engineer. I don't
And I'm an
know what
ex-general.
I'm
What's your
doing.
point?
I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have to do this shit, but I am.
No shit.
I'm real tired. So
So you don't care if you die
Why
just
am I
because you're
trusting you?
tired?
Why am I telling you this? Because I don't know what else to do.
Look for help.
Midas has never taken this long to come and find me. He always comes and finds me, and he hasn't yet, and I'm scared.
Do you think something is stopping him?
Deimos, probably. He needs permission from Deimos to go on
No, but like
missions,
from
and
in here, from our dimension, somehow something is blocking the way.
maybe
If
I
anyone
should have
knows,
calibrated
it's
my.
Redji, but she will get shit from Redji. So
Yeah.
if you want, I can ask for you to go into conversation with him. You might get something out of Redji, even maybe some kind of hints, but a low chance. But it's if you're willing to take any chance or have any hope at all, it'd probably be either to get Reggie on your good side and then try later on over and over again, or just straight up try now and stop it there. It really depends how you want to do this.
Okay, it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. I just want to know if Midas is okay. I just want to know if he's okay.
Reggie will probably not tell you if someone is okay because he doesn't understand the term being okay.
I guess so.
Because emotions. He can tell you if at the very current time are they safe, like, but then if it changes 1 second later, he won't tell you. Like it could be like safe as in just not currently dead, but could be dead right after he says it.
Yeah, I guess so. I
So
don't know. It's worth a shot, I guess.
yeah, it is. Well, you just go out, maybe go back to your house or something, and well, Reggie will come to you whenever Reggie wants to.
All right. Thank you, Ku. I really
Well,
do appreciate it.
what the hell did I do?
I don't know.
There's nothing to thank me for. Don't thank me for shit.
I guess so. I
God,
guess
I
thank you
sounded
for
so much
listening
like
to me.
Reggie there. No, I am not becoming like Reggie. No, no.
No, 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 no. I'll be at my treehouse if you
Mhm.
need anything.
Well,
I'm
you
always
can always
happy to
come back
help.
over here if you want to talk about what happened with Reggie and stuff.
Yeah.
You gonna leave now or
Yeah. Sorry. I'll
you,
see you later.
bye? For
Have a
someone who just
nice night.
disappears out of nowhere, it takes so long to leave.
Oh, what the?
Hello, Casper.
Right, yeah. Hi, Reggie. I assume you know why uh I asked for you? I don't know how
Obviously,
to describe this. Yeah.
you asked for me to figure stuff out that you think I may know or I may not know.
I'm hoping but not entirely optimistic. Do you know if Midas is alive?
I know Midas was alive the last time you saw him,
Yeah,
from
I was
what you told
worried
me.
about that. Um I guess your knowledge, your scope of knowing is limited to this realm then.
Indeed, it is.
It's usually how it works. Is this my mind or your mind?
We're within your mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, a portion of your mind. That's why they all look the same. There's always this empty space I can always use to talk to people,
I
mortals.
didn't know there was an empty space in my mind. It's always so busy up there.
There's always an empty space in everyone's mind. How do you think we
Yeah.
can learn even though we think we know so much? Well, you learn. There's nothing for me to learn other than stuff from your place, I guess.
I suppose not here there isn't. You ever go traveling? in
Travel,
a less direct sense, I suppose.
traveling around this universe, yeah. But other universes, only once, really.
Oh,
When I was ordered to by Foxington the First.
hmm.
He asked me to find
By
some kind
the
of book, so I went to find it.
yeah.
I know what he did with the book, but I quite frankly don't care. It's not really my stuff to deal with, so.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes minding your own business can be a hell of a drug.
Or just something you do in a day-to-day life, because why should I? Why should I deal with other people's problems? Why make their life boring? They can go through their troubles by themselves, can't they?
I
Would they need
suppose
my
so.
assistance? It just makes it all boring if they don't learn it themselves.
I'm a personal believer in helping out where I can, but I guess that's
But if you make them all dependent on you, then once you're no longer able to help them, what's the point? You just let them down. You made them weaker on their own.
yeah, I don't not doing everything for them, but if I've got an extra log or something and they need a log, then no harm to me.
But what's the point?
Because it feels good. I guess you probably don't know emotions too well. Ku mentioned that. I
No.
guess the best way to describe it is when you help people, it makes you feel nice.
But
Do you know what feeling nice feels like?
not exactly. The only quote unquote
Hmm.
emotion I could say I'm feeling at any time is honestly bored, but it's not exactly an emotion, is it?
I guess when you find something that truly interests you, how does that feel?
It feels like something I've just created and something I'm gonna do more often, but that's quite it.
So you're cursed, huh?
All of the eyes are. A lot of the
If
gods are,
you're
in general.
the the god of knowledge, why don't you just find a way to fix the curse?
Because
I mean, you're like a super
it's.
genius, aren't you?
Yes, I'm a super genius to everything that's physically possible.
We've got an entire division in the Empire for removing curses, actually. It's this whole problem. You go poking around where you're not really supposed to poke around, and what do you know? Locals get upset.
Yeah, but
Knowledge curses are actually the easiest to get rid of, I've noticed, primarily because often what does it is blunt force trauma. Just
what you
hit
see
them
as a
real hard
curse,
and they'll forget.
what you see as a curse isn't the same as our curse.
I suppose so.
Because
I don't know. Have you
our
tried blunt force trauma?
hard to do when you physically cannot be traumatized.
I guess it's fair. You don't really have a solid form, do you? I mean, I could try to punch you in the face in this world, but I don't know if it helped much.
I used to have a solid form, and I will have a solid form if whoever actually dies, but I'm not looking forward to that exactly. So
Yeah. Well, next time you end up with a solid form, try bashing your head against a wall. It might help.
that's
And I mean
idiotic.
that genuinely.
That's an idiotic thing to do.
I suppose so, but hit your head hard enough, you forget everything. Curse of knowledge is gone because you don't know anything.
That's not how curses work. It's no matter how much I damage my head, I am still gonna know all that I know. I just know that what I did was completely idiotic, which it would be.
Yeah, I guess so. It works for us. I guess your situation is a little bit different.
It's a lot more complicated than what you would ever be used to, yes.
Post up. So I guess you can't help me. Then.
Not in the full way you want me to. But if you let me delve
Damn
deeper
shame.
into your mind, I could probably find something. If I go deeper and deeper. So,
Mm,
but yet, it only limits to what you know. The more I try. So, that's that.
I think I'm okay actually. I don't really want anybody rooting around in my noggin.
Well,
Uh,
the more interest you cause me, the bigger chance I'm gonna do it either way.
I'd really prefer if you didn't, buddy. Uh, really, really prefer. You're not the first god that I've uh dealt with. You're not the first god that would try it. I can guarantee you
I'll
wouldn't be the last.
I'd probably be the first god that would complete it.
Oh, you could sure try. I'll
Wouldn't
tell you
be
what,
hard to
Redji.
try.
I've killed too many people, and
Congrats.
38 of them were gods. Half of them were knowledge gods.
Once again, congrats. I don't see that as any point of threat.
I don't mean it to be a threat. I'm just
And I
saying,
don't see it as a threat, so we're on an even page.
yeah, yeah, same page. Just stay out of my head if you would. I'd appreciate that.
Well, even if I did enter your head, you wouldn't really be aware unless I told you.
You'd be surprised.
I feel like you'd be the one who'd be surprised.
Ugh.
Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how badly did the lab accident go?
Scale of 1 to 10, how bad was it?
Yeah, when your arm kind of went off.
Yeah, the arm. Uh, would 1 be the lowest and 10 be the greatest?
Technically, 0 would be the lowest.
0 would be the lowest. Yeah, I'd put it at a negative 20.
Because you got a new arm.
I don't know. The arm's kind of cool, I guess, but
It is a good enough argument
everything
that
else
you don't
that's
really count
happened.
the fact that it's a pain because you did get a new arm, which technically does count as regeneration, which technically would put it in some minus. So it is a valid argument there.
Yeah. I mean, the arm's cool and all, but I do kind of miss swimming. Not not waterproof. Uh we're working on that. But everything else,
I thought you were a good engineer. Can't you do it yourself?
when I say we, I mean my dad and I. It's just been real busy.
You
I
could
haven't
also
had a
just
lot
do
of
it
time to
yourself.
tinker. I'm a bit more focused on other things at the moment.
What's the point?
I'll get over it,
You have time.
suppose. The important thing, I guess, is that none of that bullshit would have happened if Deimos had just not been shady as fuck. Primarily. God, I hate Deimos. Sorry.
Can't you also technically blame it on your... What's a simple word I can use for you? Hmm. Idiotism?
Pardon?
Can't you also technically blame it on your idiotism?
I wouldn't call it that. Definitely headstrong. Stubborn. I'll give you that much. And I didn't think that one through. Yeah, I definitely jumped into it, but
So, idiotism.
no, no. There's a difference. I guess you wouldn't understand without the whole emotions thing. It makes a little bit more sense when you've got those. Put it into perspective.
You did a completely odd thing and you got a result that matched the idiotic thing. So it's idiotism.
I don't think it was idiotic. I mean, I've saved, what, 28 people, 30 people? And, I mean, just statistically, one life for 30 is a pretty good trade.
Saving
You
people
can
doesn't
admit that, can't you?
make anything any less idiotic, though. Sure, you saved people, it was still idiotic. There would have been better ways to do it.
How would you have done it then? Oh, wait, you don't know, because you don't know what happened, and you don't know the situation.
No, but
So,
if you actually explain the situation, so I could know what actually happened, I'd
it
find
wouldn't change your mind.
it wouldn't change my mind, but I would very easily probably find a better solution, a superior solution.
God, you're a dick. I forgot why I hate knowledge gods so much. Alright, well, thank you, I suppose, for your time.
There's no need to
It
thank me for
seems
my
like we
time.
can't
You
help
asked
each
for
other.
it, and I just came by, and that's it. There's no need to thank
It's
me.
not necessarily, it's more of a saying, okay, Reggie? I don't mean it literally,
Why would you say it if you
just a
would never mean it
polite thing to
literally?
say.
Well, being polite in that way is just still idiotic.
Quite frankly, Reggie, I could give less of a shit what you think about me.
Well, quite simply, I could also just keep you in here forever.
My mind. I'd figure it out.
I have time. Figure it out then.
Alright, let's see. I figure. I about a lollipop. Pretty good. Figure way out probably goes something like this.
Hmm, that works. Hey, Casper.
I fucking hated that guy.